DeSean Jackson has been out since week 2. After that week 2 injury, he was told that he should get surgery. He also was told he could opt out and rehab and possibly get back quicker. Well, the rehab took longer than 4 to 6 weeks. And 7 weeks later, 1 or 2 plays into a game, now he needs surgery. And now he's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks. So the question is, why didn't he get surgery? Was it his decision? Was it the coach's decision? Was it the organization's decision? Why? I want to know why. And bigger picture, what are the Philadelphia Eagles going to do to address the wide receiver problems? We have problems at wide receiver, and how are we going to address it?
We got the Eagles. We got the Sixers. Philly talk.
What's going on, everybody? Philly Mike here. And if you guys are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. But let's get down to business. So, like I said, why? I just want to know why we didn't get surgery. 4 to 6 weeks from week 2 would have been around this time, possibly after the bye, coming back, feeling good. I love DeSean Jackson. I really do. I just don't know if it was him trying to be scared that surgery would take him out longer and trying to fight back to get healthy. I don't know what it was. I really don't know what it was or why he didn't get surgery, to wait 7 weeks to finally get surgery after a couple plays. You knew it was something serious. It should have been dealt with. Who in the medical staff allowed this to happen? Who did it? What's going on with these players getting misdiagnosed? Straight up misdiagnosed. The doctor who said it could get surgery should have told him he has to get surgery. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I don't know. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating because you can see the spacing problems that defenses will have when he's on the field. As you see right here, look at this. Look at this. This is what our receivers, just our receivers, because our tight ends know how to catch balls. Our running backs know how to catch balls. But this is what our receivers rank in the NFL. Now, as you see the touchdowns at the bottom, we're good at that. Because once we get into the red zone, Carson Wentz makes it happen with them. But driving down the field, they're not part of the offense. We rank 27th in receptions with only 87 receptions in 9 games. We rank 30th in yards, only having 933 yards. We rank 31st in average yards per catch with only 10.7. No deep balls. This is the only thing that's decent. We're tied for 11th with 8 touchdowns from our wide receivers. And that's mainly Alshon Jeffrey inside the red zone. That's when we use him. Big body receiver. But we're not getting on the field. We're too slow. Everything just looks bad in the receiving end. You know, Nelson Aguilar had his struggles. And he's not a number 2. He can't be at the number 2 spot. Alshon Jeffrey, maybe it's because the coverage on him. I don't know. But he's not doing what he needs to do. I believe he's still hurt. I believe he's been hurt ever since the Super Bowl. Nagging injuries. He's just hurt. He has to be. Because he's not Alshon Jeffrey that I know. I mean, he's still been producing the most out of our receivers. But he's still not the Alshon Jeffrey I know. It's frustrating to see them numbers. And know that we're 5-4 still. 5-4. Got a bye week. Well, we need to address the wide receiver. Because we were so bent on waiting for DeSean Jackson to get back healthy, we didn't do nothing in the trade deadline. If we knew that DeSean Jackson was not going to be here, or not going to be able to play, or going to get hurt again, I think something different happens. If not the trade deadline, then maybe we 100% take a shot on Josh Gordon. We were the 17th team on the waiver wire. Seattle Seahawks were number 27. I mean, we're not the only one. 26 other teams passed on him. But his contract is $1 million, and you get a guy who can come in and try to help this receiving corps. Because now you got to go on the streets. The person who knows our system the most and reliable to Carson Wentz is Jordan Matthews. But I really don't like him. I mean, I like him. He can catch the ball. He doesn't drop the ball. But I don't know. He's a slot guy. He's a possession receiver. He's a move the chains kind of guy. He's not going down the field, though. You got AB out there, but who knows? Who knows? Is he on the exempt list? Is he not on the exempt list? If a team touches him, will the commissioner put him on it? AB's a problem in the locker room, but at this point, I don't care. I need playmakers for Carson Wentz. I need playmakers. A lot of people were talking AB. Either you're with AB or you're 100% against them. And at this point, I don't care. I need playmakers. The Eagles have to address the wide receiver position. They have to. Doug Peterson said on the radio, we might need to do it. And in that little paper I showed you, where he showed all the stats, he said, we're good, but not great. I can't even, yeah, maybe good. Mac Hollins is a bum. He's a bum. The dude has more penalty yards than receiving yards. What? JJ Arcega-Whiteside, who knows? He doesn't get a chance to play. And when he did get a chance to play, he didn't perform. And he must be doing something wrong in practice, or we just don't know how to, scout talent. He's either doing something wrong in practice. If he can't get in front of Mac Hollins, he's doing something wrong. And I don't care. Doug Peterson keeps saying, oh, he's behind Alshon Jeffrey. No, it don't matter. You got Alshon Jeffrey as the number 1. You got Nelson Aguilar as our number 2, which he's not a number 2. You got Mac Hollins as a 3. Whiteside as the 4. Hollins don't know how to play. Whiteside can't get on the field. So what are we really doing? There's not that many options sitting at home. You know what I mean? When we had to get a sit-at-home cornerback, look what we did. We brought Orlando Scandrick in. Bum. And a crybaby. And a get off the squad. Cowboy lover. Ill. At the end of the day, we have to address the wide receiver position. Even if it's somebody who's a C, a D+. These are better than Hollins and Whiteside. But Whiteside is young. We don't know, but he's not getting on the field. So, yes, I do know that he's not producing. And Hollins is not producing. Carson Wentz don't even look like he want to throw the ball to him. They keep saying and post games, how come he has not even got a catch since September? Blah, 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 blah. Carson's like, we'll try to get him involved. Nope. Why? How? He don't do nothing. It's frustrating. We just came off 2 back-to-back wins. And I'm frustrated about our receiving core. I really am. But on a positive note, we have to stick to what our identity is. We know what our identity is. Run the football, then play action. Look at these games of common. Packers, we won over 100 yards rushing. Jets, won over 100 yards rushing. Bills, won over 100 yards rushing. Bears, won over 100 yards rushing. And I believe the Redskin game, we ran the ball really effectively in the second half after we started catching up. And I'm not sure if we were 100, but we were damn near close. The losses come when we abandon the run. And Doug Peterson ran the ball great in the first half. But as the second half started, we started to get too pass happy. The Bears got back into the game because we were too pass happy. And it is what it is. We should have been put them away. But a win is a win. So on a positive note, wins are a win. But we have to get back to just running the football constantly. Doug Peterson got to say, first of all, we need help at wide receiver. Carson Wentz is throwing to some bums, and Alshon Jeffrey's hurt. We need to run the ball with Jordan Howard and Miles Sanders and play action. And yes, throw the receiver here and there, but it's going to be running the ball and passing to our tight ends. Goddard, Ertz, reliable, trustworthy. Alshon 2 in the red zone. Hollins, Nelly, Whiteside, no. We run the ball, we win games. This is what we do. We run the ball, we win games. With this bye week, we have a lot of time to address wide receiver. We don't have a multitude of people to pick from because we did not do nothing with Josh Gordon. And we did not do nothing on the trade deadline because we were so 100% thinking, oh, DeSean Jackson's going to be back and healthy. Well, he's not. 4 to 6 weeks, he could come back. But that's not going to help us get to the playoffs. The only way he plays is if we get to the playoffs. And the only way we get to the playoffs is if we have competent receivers. He don't need to be a superstar. There is no superstar except for AB. You get someone who can just run the route tree and catch balls, or a speedster. Someone like Deontay Thomas. He's not good, a little old, but still probably runs a 4.3, 4.4. Just somebody who's fast or someone who can catch the ball. If you have to, go ahead and pick up Jordan Matthews. Just go pick him up so we have somebody who's on a squad that's not Matt Collins. Simple. Simple. Put Jordan Matthews in the slot, Nelly on the outside, Alshon on the outside. Alshon's hurt too. Who knows what it is? I didn't even pay attention to that. But we have to get back to running the ball. DeSean Jackson, I feel bad for him too. Again, I don't really know if it was his decision and or the coaches, but we messed up. He messed up or we messed up big time. But I feel bad for him, you know, struggling, trying to get back, and now boom, this. I don't know. At the end of the day, the Philadelphia Eagles are 5-4 on our bye week. Tonight, the Giants play the Cowboys. We all need the Giants to do our dirty work. I mean, we took care of business the last 2 days. Don't get me wrong. We won 2 back-to-backs. But why not? Danny Dimes come out hot, do what they got to do. The last time the Cowboys went to MetLife, they got blown out by a quarterback that had mono. First game back from mono, and he blasted the Cowboys. So the Cowboys don't have a fun time in MetLife. Well, at least the last time they were in there. So let's go, Giants. Get this W. Let us sit on top of NFC East. And we got to worry about this wide receiver problem, which is a problem. Thank God we have a bye week to get this shit together. But it's no small task. We got the New England Patriots right after the bye. And 2 things. The New England Patriots are very good off a bye, and they're very good after getting their asses whooped. So we got a Patriot team that just lost. They always play better after a loss. They don't never lose 2 in a row. And a team that is very good off the bye. So we're going to have our hands full, especially with that secondary, if we have Matt Collins and Nelly as our 2 and 3 running routes. Better just run the ball every single down if that's the case. At the end of the day, I'm out. Like I said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Liking, comment, really helps the video out. I'm working on getting a background. This is my spare room. I'm going to switch this area all the way around. I'm going to have a backdrop or a green screen. I'm going to have something up so you're not just seeing these ugly walls. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for liking and commenting. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. It's all Eagles. It's all Sixers. I've been slacking on the Sixers. I keep saying I'm going to do more. I'm going to do more Philadelphia Sixers content. Maybe starting with tonight's game against the Suns, you know, no Embiid, but I'm going to do that. At the end of the day, like the video, share the video, subscribe, and thank you for your support. We out.